Good people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world that you are watching this amazing twin from. It's your boy Oseko Brian, and of course welcome back to our YouTube channel, the Oseko Twins. So guys, as you can see today, I'm on a highway. And this is a place, this is a highway called Thika Super Highway. And I'm in a place called Ruiru, guys. So I came over here to say hello to a friend of mine, but I'm leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm on my way back home. But I didn't just want to take a bus and go home without showing you guys how this whole area looks like. So, oh my. So this is Thika Road, one of the biggest highways that we have in the country. Actually, I will dare say this is the busiest highway that we have in the country, and it goes all the way from the city of Nairobi to Thika town. But apart from Thika town, it extends all the way to other areas in the central part of the country, but we'll focus on Thika town because that is where the through highway ends. I mean the dual way, which comprises of, I will think, 4 or 5 lanes each side. So that is where it ends. Then to the other side it just continues as a normal highway. Yeah, so this is where we are, guys. And Ruiru actually is not part of Nairobi. It's not part of Nairobi, so it's just a metropolitan of Nairobi, but it's outside of Nairobi County. Yeah, but one thing I've realized is that this area is so populated, guys. I will say Thika, Ruiru constituency, Ruiru sub-county is even more populated than most of the big towns that we have in the country, from what I've observed, because I've been here for a few days now. Yeah, anyways, guys, I'm here, I'm walking. I just want to walk around, look at this whole neighborhood, enjoy the views. And I also feel like I need to do some exercise, so that is why I'll be walking for a few meters before I take a van or a bus to my place. Yeah, guys, so enjoy the video. Tell me, what do you think about this highway? What do you think about this environment? What do you think about everything? You can see from the highway there is a huge space. There is always a huge space before the next buildings are built. So they've given like pedestrians a nice place to walk. Like now you can see what we are doing at the moment. So yeah, this is Thika Super Highway, guys. A very busy highway. And imagine, the funny thing is, guys, is that today is a Sunday. So if this were like a weekday, then you would have seen more traffic on the way. But today is a Sunday, which means that most people don't go to work. Most people are having most people are like on a weekend mood. So they're busy at home with their wives and their husbands and their children, just relaxing. One thing I have to mention, guys, about this area is that there are several universities and colleges across this Thika road. So the top university in the country, which is Kenyatta University, is located here, just a few kilometers to the front. And then 1 kilometer back from where I've come from is another small university called ZTech. Then from ZTech, a few other kilometers down, there is JKUAT. Yeah, so there is very many universities and onwards. And I've not even mentioned like the colleges. So those are just the main universities that I'm mentioning. So there are several other colleges Like there's a small college somewhere here called NIPS. I don't know whether I've passed it. Yeah, so several learning institutions around, which also means that most of the population around here is made of the young people. Most of the population here is comprising of the young people. And then we have Total Energies here. Total Energy and other shops around. Yeah, guys. Isuzu from Japan. And then we have these other buses. These buses look like they are from China. You know, Chinese products, you can always see them. Very easy to notice them. They are always huge. Everything from China is always... Guys, search for me this company, whether it's from China. Look at the logo and everything. Looks like it's from China, guys. Huge. It also looks smart. But I would dare say it's from China. Yeah, so guys, I'm still on the way. So I will be showing you. So let me zoom in. Okay, let's just move forward a bit, then I'll show you how long from the next towns. So guys, you can see from here the next center is we have Kenyatta University. I told you that's the biggest institution. The number one university, ranked university in the country at the moment is Kenyatta University, 4 kilometers ahead. And then we have a neighborhood called Kahawa. So we have Kawendani and Kawaskari. Both of them are called Kahawa. They are 5 kilometers, just a kilometer in front of the university. And then we have another neighborhood called Githurai, 7 kilometers ahead. And then direct from Githurai we go to Kasarani on the other side, 11 kilometers. Kasarani is another neighborhood. And then from Kasarani, the other small neighborhoods, like you'll pass through what's the name of this mall? I'm forgetting, but from there the next big neighborhood we have is Muthaiga. Muthaiga is 17 kilometers ahead. And then the town, Nairobi CBD, as you can see, is 21 kilometers ahead. So you can see we are very far from Nairobi at the moment, but we'll be there guys. So soon enough I'll be taking a bus, but before then I just want to walk you around so that we can see these neighborhoods together with you guys, because I love you so much so that I'm willing to walk for kilometers and kilometers to show you around this Thika Superhighway. This is one of the places we haven't shown you guys. For those who watch our videos from maybe different countries, if you're watching us this from Canada, the States, a lot of Jamaicans, these are among the places we haven't shown you. So I'll do justice by showing you around. I will do you the justice of showing you around this neighborhood, guys. Okay, there are several towns around. So like we are now in Ruiru bypass. Where we were is the main I don't know how to describe this name, but now we are headed to Ruiru bypass, and then Kamakis will be to my left, and then to my right will be OJ, and then further to my right again we'll be headed to a place called Tatu City, a newly constructed neighborhood for the middle class. And then further to the northeast will be in Rirundani. So there are several neighborhoods around, guys. So yeah, let's just moving around, but I won't be going to all the places because very far. So there's a nice hotel here. It's called Mark Hotel. Mark Hotel looks like a nice place. Looks like a place where you could enjoy some nice beef or some nice steak. And today being a Sunday, you can see many people have brought their families so that the families can enjoy here today, guys. Yeah. So guys, let's keep watching and enjoying this vlog by your boy. Of course, the greatest to ever do it in the world. Don't you guys agree that I'm the greatest content creator that has ever lived in this world? If you object this, tell me why do you think I'm not the best? Why do you think I'm not number one? Yeah, but anyways, several huge trucks parked on the side. So guys, if I want, I could take one of these buses and then it will take me direct to town. But at the moment, we are not yet there, so we want to walk around still and show you around. So there are these small vans over here that take people to different places. Like you can see there's Ruai, Bypass, Ken, Kamaki's Corner, and all other places. Yeah, so guys, there is someone who is really staring at me. Yeah, so guys, we are walking by the side of the road. Nice looking lady on the side, but that is not what we are here for. We are not here for the ladies, we are here for the vlog. So guys, now we are at the Ruiru bypass. This is the Ruiru bypass. And if you don't want to go to the roundabout but you want to go to a place called Kamakis, you head over this way. You branch this way. But otherwise, you go to the roundabout. And so let's head over to the roundabout and show you a bit. So this is the underpass, and then we have the highway on the other end. There are some people molding blocks, building blocks over here, or rather bricks. Yeah, so, and guys, I actually think this business of bricks really pays well, because for you to have such a huge space by yourself to do this business, instead of maybe using this space to have like an apartment, then it means you are getting value for your money, which is good business. So you can see there are buses passing on the upper side. So those are the buses that are headed straight to town. They are not boarding more passengers. So guys, now we are at the roundabout. So straight ahead is towards town. This way to my right is towards Kawa West. There's a neighborhood called Kawa West. There's also OJ, and there is a Tatu City, and then you can also go to a place called Rirundani. This way, if you head this way, if you pass by this roundabout, let me just go this way and show you. So that is if you kept going up this way to my right hand side. You can see that it's a huge highway to that side. And then this way is towards town, and this way is towards Actually, this way you can pass this way and you get to my home if you went this way. So this way you will go to a place called Utawala and then you will branch off to our neighborhood if you went this way. And there is an interesting neighborhood just across that is called Northlands that I'll be showing you guys. So let's be careful on the road first. You can see this guy almost got hit, so we have to be very careful even as we cross these roads. Yeah, right. So this is Kamakis this way, and then you go to Tawala and so on and so on. So this way you will be joining guys, this way you will be joining a road called Mombasa Road that takes you also all the way to Mombasa and the rest of the coastal region if you head over this way. Oh my. So guys, I think you can say I understand my city well enough. I think you can say I understand my city very well. I understand my city well enough. That is why I'm able to show you all these places and all these major roads. But let's just keep going. I'll be showing you a very interesting place. Just a minute, guys. Give me a few minutes. So this is a bus station here. First thing is to get off the road because our drivers sometimes they could be a bit careless. So guys, this is your boy Oseko Brian taking you around all of these places. I want to show you a very interesting place just at the front, guys. So keep watching this vlog. Let us show you this place together. So this is where we've come from and we are headed this way. We are headed home now, guys. I told you I won't be taking a bus real soon because I want to show you very many places. To show you very many places. Some people keep cows and they be littering around the streets. Though I've never known who the owners are, but what I know is it's very careless. So guys, if you are coming from this place, this road that was towards my left, and you didn't want to come to the roundabout because you've seen how busy it was and how crowded it was, you could just use this road this way. And I've always admired engineers, guys, for what they do, solving problems like traffic. That is among the things why I love engineers, because they use their brains really well and they solve our issues in the society. Because tell me, if a country like China with a population of 1.4 billion people, if they didn't have very clever engineers, what kind of traffic will they be having? Okay, let's just live around China. Let's focus on Tokyo, Japan, a city which I love so much. If Tokyo, a city of 30 million people plus, 30 million people, guys, Nairobi, as we've seen, Nairobi plus all these metropolitan areas has a population of 5 million. and our traffic is always like, if you are using any of the major roads on a Friday or any weekday, then most probably traffic will just consume most of your time. So imagine a city like Tokyo, if they didn't have all of those trains that they be using, those bullet trains, tell me how people will be managing to pass around the country. That is why I say I always admire engineers so much for what they do. Oh my. But anyway, we're now here, guys. This is the view of this highway from this side. Seems there are people who are built around here, but I don't think they be using these houses, though the houses are in a very bad shape. They were left alone and they are in a bad shape. So I told you guys about a neighborhood called Northlands, and Northlands is in deep of this forest. Let's remove these houses. Let's move off of these houses first, and then I'll be showing you guys the neighborhood of Northlands. And I want to give you a small story of how Northlands came to be, how it came along. So our former president, who is our president Uhuru Kenyatta, this is their neighborhood. It's their city they are constructing. It's a city of their family. It's called Northlands. They had a very big chunk of land. You know, his father was the first president of the country, and allegedly people say that when our country gained independence and the land that was stolen, especially from people of this part of the country, it was returned back from the white person, the white man, the British. It was supposed to be given back to the natives, but his father, who was our first president, didn't return most of the land to the communities. So that's how he ended up having huge chunks of land, even in the midst of towns like now or Nairobi. And this is an example of a huge chunk of land that they have, which is now free, and that is where they've constructed the Northland City, guys. Oh my, oh my. We are coming from this way. We've really walked a long distance, guys. Really walked a long distance. Guys, I want to show you the entrance to this city called Northlands, and then from there, guys, now we'll be headed to the top university in the country, which is Kenyatta University, which also ironically is named after the name of our first president, who is father to our fourth president, who owns this land. So they also know have the top university in the country named after them. Another second best university, or not second best, of course we have another university called Nairobi, which is also, I will say, they compete number 1 and number 2 with this Kenyatta. But we also have Jomo Kenyatta to this side. ironically also named after them. So that is how politics work, guys. Yeah, so guys, you can see this is just someone's land, and you can see they fenced it using an electric fence so that as peasants we cannot get close to their land. Their land in quotes. So from where we came from to here, we've been walking 26 minutes as we talk, and we keep going, guys. We'll keep going. So guys, we keep walking. I told you this was gonna be a nice walk as I show you around my beautiful Thika Superhighway. Tell me, guys, this is not beautiful work of art. This is why I love engineers, guys. This is why I love engineers, because they do a lot of great work for the country. However, at the moment, for people joining all these engineering courses, I really sympathize with them, because in our country, for example, from what I know, we have over 100,000. We have over 100,000 engineers who have graduated from all the universities across. 100,000 engineers. But do you want to guess how many of them are registered, licensed to work? Especially these civil engineers. 2,000. From a pool of 100,000, only 2,000 of them are licensed to work as engineers in the country. So with that information, it's you to choose what to do with it, but not looking good. Doesn't look good, no. So we are very close, guys, to the entrance of the Northland City that I was talking about. But this is where we've come from. Really far, guys. We've really come from far. I love it. And we are not gonna stop. We keep going. And there is one thing I forgot to mention, but I'll be mentioning it. There are two neighborhoods that I forgot to mention, guys, that are just to my right. But let's first finish with this Northlands first, and then I'll be mentioning the two neighborhoods that are on to my right. You know, there's so many neighborhoods, guys, around this Thika Road, around this the Greater Ruiru sub-county, that sometimes others you can forget. But I'll be remembering them, and I'll be telling you all those neighborhoods that I forgot. So this is a bus station over here. So this is, guys, this is the Northlands, but the city is to this side, so I'll be showing you. It's a big shed here that we can sit and relax. The good thing is it's a free country, so you can sit and enjoy the breeze anywhere in the world. So like now we are here. I was a bit tired, I'm not gonna lie, so it's good that we've relaxed a bit, regain the energy, and then we can keep walking, because we've walked now for 30 minutes, guys, straight. A 30 minutes walk around 5 kilometers or 4 kilometers, yeah. And now we need to relax a bit, recharge, and we'll keep going. And this is the Thika road, so let's observe the traffic for a moment. The vehicles are coming from this side, from Thika town, and then they're headed this way towards Nairobi. And then now, guys, I've recharged. You know, for an energetic man like me, I don't need to recharge for 5 minutes. I only need 1.5 minutes to recharge. Actually 1 minute. And I want to show you something. So this billboard up here is showing how this Northlands actually looks like, and they have not lied. This is exactly how it looks like. But yeah, let's just keep going. You can see there is someone, I don't know whether it's an officer, guarding what. So guys, this is the beautiful entrance to the Northland city. I can see the houses, but because of this forest, and for you guys you might not be able to see them, but myself I can see them through the trees. So you can see there is a truck headed that way. I will imagine if you are a passenger, then this is the walkway you use towards in there. And look at how they have lawn this place. Looks good, I will think, guys. Don't you think so? So you come from this way, and then you come all the way straight into Northland City. Guys, I will want to live in here, but it's not possible. I don't have the money yet, but one day, tomorrow, one day. And you can see there's a university in here called Amref International University, so it's a big place. Northlands Avenue. And this is towards the Northlands City, guys. Yeah. So this is towards the city. You can see it's a long way to the main gate. It's a long way. So for us, we move this way. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my tour of this neighborhood. Not neighborhood, but this Thika road and its neighborhoods. I'm really excited, guys. Very excited. So I told you I was gonna mention other two neighborhoods to my right hand side. So guys, We are now very close to Kenyatta University, the university that I told you. So most of the students in Kenyatta University live in the neighborhoods across surrounding this Kenyatta University. So we have where we have come from, the Ruiru neighborhoods, all those neighborhoods that's where we've come from. I don't know whether there are some living in these Northlands because it's a bit expensive for them, most students. But there's a small neighborhood back there that is called, look at this Range Rover, my dream car. So there's a small neighborhood here called KM, Kenyatta Market. That is a neighborhood where most students live. Even myself, when I was in this university, I used to live there. But there's another neighborhood across that is called Membli. Now Membli is also a neighborhood for the middle class, I will say. So not everyone is able to afford that neighborhood, especially not students. Yeah, and you guys, you can say we are still walking around. So I'm now very close to Kenyatta University. The buildings that you see ahead of me are the whole Kenyatta University, and then we have a mall adjacent Kenyatta University. So yeah guys, I just want you to enjoy this view as we head over home guys. And now I'm also almost coming to an end of this vlog guys. I just wanted to show you a few things, but I think I will want to show you Kenyatta University a bit for those maybe who don't know it, and then we can finish off with this vlog and then I take a bus home. And if you've enjoyed this vlog guys, tell me. There's someone taking marijuana. I can feel it. They're hiding their hands at the back. But I don't want to show that I'm on camera because I'm not a snitch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guys. Beautiful road, beautiful highway. Life is good. So I think generally we are doing great. We are still more than 1 kilometer away from the entrance of the Kenyatta University. I can see the famous Arboretum from this side. I can also see the famous China Square. I can see the famous Kenyatta University Library. I can see the famous Chinese foreign languages building from here. So I can see a lot of stuff guys, and the gentleman walking from the front. But no worry, we are still safe. No one is coming for us. So imagine all this place that we've passed through. All this is land for one family. And this is in the neighborhood, in the greater metropolitan of Nairobi. Ha 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 ha. That is how you come to understand that some people own us. Some people own the country and therefore they own us. We are coming from this side all the way, headed this way. Of course, the captain himself is me. I'm the guy who is the captain of this ship, guys. I'm the one taking you with me. So, and you know, when I'm here, all of us are safe. I'm your captain. You are truly Captain Oseko. The clouds are really turning dark. Actually, it rained early morning, so you never know, it might rain again. So guys, one thing you guys might not have noticed is that there is a guard after every like 100 meters. There is a guard in this forested neighborhood over here. You can see, guys, even where we have a river, the clever gentlemen have still put an electric fence. Look at, let me show you guys. Let's zoom and see. That's an electric fence over there. Crazy work. Crazy work. So guys, we've come a long way. Still we have a long way to go. Still we have a very long way to go. So don't you get tired. If you are getting tired, grab some popcorns. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah. Electric cables passing over here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So guys, we are still on this long stretch. I told you I wanted to do some exercise. Actually, I feel much better now. I feel much better. feel much better. So now guys, we are walking uphill. It's a bit uphill where we're headed to, but no signs of weakness. Wow, 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 wow. We've come from this way. So you can see guys, here is the famous China Square, the mall that is adjacent to Kenyatta University. So it's China Square, then we have a station, a gas station, and then university. So those who do science, what do we call it? Nursing and medicine, their classes are always at the frontier, somewhere at the frontier. From this southeast part. And then those who do architecture, they're also on a building there that I can see. It's a Chinese building, which also has the Chinese languages. I wish I would take you inside there guys, but not today. Someday in the future I might take you there. Wow, 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 wow. This is where we've come from guys. We've come from really far, and I've not given up. Guys, I told you I was bringing you all the way, and I was not gonna give up. And true to my word, that is what I've done. Very proud of that achievement. We've walked guys, it's now almost 50 minutes of walking, so it hasn't been easy, but you know, for me, when I say I'm doing something, then I'm doing it. There's no other way around it guys. But let's just keep going still. We have to make this 1 hour of walking. And you have to tell me what type of grass is this. I want you guys to tell me what kind of grass is this one. now this is the Greater Kenyatta University. And yeah, we are still on our way, guys. It's a bit bushy from this side, so maybe you guys won't be able to see to the inside, but I can see the administration block from a distance. There's still someone's land, someone's private piece of land, and I can assure you they didn't buy it. They didn't buy it for sure. So how did they acquire it? That is a story for another day. So this is a Gate C. This is Gate C. This is Gate C, and then Gate B, we have it on this side, and then the main gate is on the front. So this is the College of the Health Sciences on this side. So that will be if you are in nursing, medicine, all those. You will be studying somewhere here. Gate B also is here. We keep going, we keep going. So this footbridge that we have over here is the one that takes students from the school this side, and then they board buses to their homes. This is the footbridge they use, because as you've seen, the highway is very busy, and you can see some students, they have their bags. That is because the universities have been having strikes, and the strikes have come to an end. So the students are now back to school. Even like my sister, you guys remember I took my sister to school the other day. That is because also they've resumed with their classes. So the same applies to this Kenyatta University over here. You can see students having their bags. So you can see the fence that's over here. That is because they know some naughty students might not want to use the footbridge. Hence, they will want to cross the road by here, and they might be hit by cars. So that is something that they've put into consideration. So there are people who sell some things across the road, like this one here. You see, guys, I told you I don't know, remember guys, how many kilometers did we see from where we started this vlog from to this Kenyatta University? So the main gate is here. but we'll show you it more clearly. So most of these are university students that you see on the road. They're taking these vans to their homes. And guys, now that is the main entrance. That is the main entrance to the campus. Yeah, and we keep going now. We keep going with our journey, guys. I told you I was gonna take you on a very long journey, so this was just part of the things I wanted to show you on the way. So this is the top university in the country this year. It's been the top university for the past few years. We have Nairobi University, which used to be, has been the best university in the country for the longest. It's the oldest university as well. But over the past few years, Kenyatta University has since taken over as the best university we have in the country, and among the top 6 in Africa. And we have these buildings that you see in front of me. This is Kwetu and Kejani hostels. So for those students who feel like they are better than the others, this is where they live. This is relatively new buildings. When I was in this school, they weren't here, and I haven't been out of this school for long. I've been out of this university for 2 years. So this has been built in the last 1.5 years or 2 years. Yeah, they are still very new. So Kejani and Kwetu, this is an investment from a group of people who decided they will be building hostels close to the university. They target the middle class and probably the high class students. Like I told you, those students who feel like they don't want to live next to the others, this is where they live. They don't want to live in ghetto-ish. Even myself, if I had the money when I was in university, this is probably one of the areas I would have lived. Unfortunately, they hadn't built it yet, but you can see it looks cool. Students who live there, you can see it's a very nice place. Very nice, very nice. And guys, I told you we've come from a very long distance, and the places now we are seeing ahead of me is Kawawendani and Kawaskari. That is the next set of townships that we have ahead of us. So this is it. We've really come from a distance, guys. Really come from far, and we are not giving up. So in a few minutes we'll be in Kawasukari. So where we're headed to is Kawaskari, and then Wendani at the front of it, and then from there now is towards Githurai. Githurai is the next place, and then we'll be headed to, why are these names? I'm forgetting the next place after Githurai, but then next off is Kasarani, and then Garden City, and then all the way to Nairobi. So now Remember guys, the whole of these Northlands that we saw, I will imagine this road also heads into that neighborhood. This road that we are seeing here heads also into this same neighborhood. And remember, we saw Amref. This Amref, we saw it at the back, and it's here yet. Oh, nasikia nervous. Sijui ni nini nasikia nervous. Guys, I hope you've so far so good enjoyed our vlog, but like I told you, so look at this guys. Kawasakari, Nairobi is 17 kilometers away, Nakuru 175, Namanga the border is 181 kilometers away. So Namanga is not even that far from Nairobi. Guys, I won't be taking you any further than this next neighborhood. So Kawasakari is the next and last neighborhood that I'll be showing you guys. Before now, I take a board a bus and go home, because I can't walk all the way to my home. It's very far. But at least guys, you could appreciate that I've really taken you a long distance with me today. So I would also have taken one of these buses. You see it's standing and boarding some passengers. I'll have taken it, but I want to show you something at the front real quick, and then that will be the end. This has been very extensive guys, and I love it. Very extensive. So this is the Kahawa neighborhoods. So also a few students live over there. As you can see, as I walk, there are many students who are passing by. So those are among the people who live along these Kahawa neighborhoods. I have to be honest, most of them don't live in Sukari, they live in Wandani, because Wandani is relatively cheaper than Sukari, or so I would think. So guys, we've really come from far. Really come from far. Really come from far. And guys, I could actually go all the way to town. I just don't feel like doing it, but I can do it. I can walk all the way to town. Yeah. It's not like I can't do it. I can actually do it comfortably, but no need of me going to town. Guys, we remember from our compound in the village, we need some of these trees to plant there. So now we are headed to another roundabout, and look how dirty this water is. And this is because in Nairobi, when it rains, most people release their sewage into the rivers. So if you can look at this water keenly, you can see the water that comes from this place is not the same color as this water on this side. This is because the water coming from here, it has been some sewage has been released into this water. And don't think I'm bluffing, guys. I'm actually very serious about what I'm telling you. And here we are. Here we are in Kahawa. We're in Nas car, guys. So let's come this way. So we have Domino's Pizza on this side. We have KFC. We have Chicken Inn on the front. We also have Pizza Inn. Yeah, guys, this is the most loved car in our country. This, everyone who has some money always end up buying this Land Cruiser. There is a saying that the car in front of you is from Japan or is a Toyota. But nowadays Kenyans are now buying more different brands of cars, but all of them still are from Japan. So the Japanese people have to be very happy. Nice mobile car. So this is Kahawa, guys. Some students, I told you, live here. Like I used to have a friend who used to live at the back. Not anymore. And yeah, guys, this has to be the end of my journey now, guys. Now I'm headed towards town, and goodbye.